Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Survival Minecraft. We're just over here at the raid farm. We're going to be getting a lot of iron armor for a project I'm doing later on. So yeah, we just got to collect some resources. And yeah, just while we're waiting for the bad omen to take effect and the mobs to drop, we'll just talk for a little bit. I wanted to talk about the update that's coming. The pre-releases are out, and that means that the new update will be coming pretty soon. And the problem with that is we don't know when, and the server will be reset as soon as the update comes out. I think we'll wait about a week to officially reset it, but we'll have to see what the timing is. So I don't know whether to wrap up this season, keep planning big projects, or what to do. So it's kind of a middle ground. I'd like to just wrap it up and then start planning for next season, but in case it takes a month or two for the update, even though I don't think it'll take that long, just in case it does, I don't want to officially wrap it up, but we're going to do as many projects as we can in the meantime. And yeah, we'll just figure out what to do from there. So in case you don't see videos from me in the next week or two, I'm going to be gone for about a week. There's the bad omen. I'm going to be gone for about, actually, you know what? Shoot, I needed to fix, oh no. We'll have to wait for the next raid. Because I have to, these aren't my tridents. I'm going to have to switch these tridents. Although it doesn't really matter as long as I get the loot. I don't really need the XP. But yeah, so if you don't see a video from me in a week or two, I'm going to be gone for about a week. We're taking our family up to do a few things out of town, so I won't be able to make videos, and I'm really hoping that the update doesn't come during that time, because that would be a shame to start a new season and I'm not even in town. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what the timing looks like. But just in case you guys don't see videos from me, it's not that I'm quitting, it's just that I'm out of town and can't physically make the videos. So we'll see what happens, but let me go ahead and gather some armor, and then we'll be back with the project of the day. Well, we're back from the raid farm. I spent about a good hour over there collecting armor for all these armor stands that we're doing. We'll give this guy a sword, or a lightsaber, I should say. I might actually enchant these a little bit so that they are colorful, shiny like a lightsaber would be. But yeah, in the meantime, since I've been back, I've made this little transport ship that the guy is unloading supplies from. And I might detail this up a little bit, might find a better idea for the front. I was just kind of laying things out and trying to see what kind of shape I wanted to go for. And this just looks hideous. But the back end, I like how it's the quartz stairs. And I couldn't figure out how to get this one to look like this. For whatever reason, I couldn't get that one to turn. But whatever it is, what it is, I'll try to fix it. And just wanted to show you the progress of what we've been doing. We got these guys holding the shulker box over here to this pile. There's nothing in these, but maybe I can add those little details later, put stuff in it. And this guy is supervising this guy over here. He's lifting with his back without double teaming a box. So yeah, that's workman's comp waiting to happen. I'm debating whether I should make this hangar look official with like shelves, maybe with iron trapdoors going across, and these boxes and things stored on top of them, or if I should just kind of leave it random like it is with little piles of things everywhere, because I kind of like the random messy look. But I'm assuming someone like the First Order or any sort of dark side Star Wars troops would be a little bit more organized and clean and efficient. I think with this sort of look, I think they would be a little bit cleaner, but I don't know exactly how to set those up. Maybe I'll go this way to kind of save the light in the ground. But yeah, if I end up updating that, I'll let you guys know. We'll check that out. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like this, maybe fill this up a little bit. But there's a shop in the shopping district that sells skeleton heads and wither skeleton heads, and I'm hoping that they have some stock, because what I would like to do is switch out all these helmets for actual heads using the skeleton heads, and then maybe making a couple of supervisors or other ones, maybe the guards or whatever, instead of the grunts doing the back-breaking work here. Maybe have some other troopers in some black leather armor with the wither skeleton head, and maybe they'll have red swords, or actually probably can't do red, but enchanted swords for better lightsabers. I'll try to figure this out, but yeah, I'm going to do something with this, but I want to go check the shopping district and see what is available. But right now, since it's raining, you know what time it is? It's Riptide time. We had to make 2 trips down to the shopping district in order to get all the supplies I need to finish off these armor stands, but it was worth it. He had 4 wither skeleton skulls and 24 skeleton skulls. It actually had more wither skeleton skulls, but I didn't bring enough diamonds with me. I think 15 diamond blocks I thought was going to be enough, and it ended up not being. I was, I believe, 5 diamonds short from being able to get another skull. Wither skeleton skull, so whatever, it is what it is. And I'm having a hard time flying again, so we're just going to walk down this hallway awkwardly until I transition to the next scene. All right, well, we made it back, and yeah, let's go ahead and check out what these skulls will look like. I don't know if I can just click it and yeah, there we go. Switch these out. Oh, that looks way better. Now they actually look like they're people rather than just floating helmets. I'm not going to be able to do this because I have too many helmets in my hotbar in my inventory, so I got to get rid of these. And I believe that's all the helmets. Yep, so we'll keep going. Switch you. We'll switch you. Ended up getting this scene done this morning. The realms was closed last night. I think the Mojang side of the server of these realms are having a lot of issues because no one was able to access our realm last night. And as much as we tried to reset or fix it, it just wasn't working. So I wasn't able to work on this last night. I wanted to have this video out this morning. Today is Tuesday morning. Wanted to have this out and ready by Tuesday morning, but I wasn't able to finish up this job that I wanted to do. Well, I think I'm pretty happy with this design. I just changed out the front for quartz and white shulkers instead of the black ones, and a little bit of glass, added a couple armor stands, and yeah, it's not really an intricate design. There's really nothing to it, but it's serving its purpose as just a storage ship, a little barge, I think is what they would be called. And the little armor stand scene, I think, makes this little area. So I'm going to call this area done. If I end up getting extra shulkers at the end of the season, like when I'm done with these armor stand boxes, I'll probably bring those back over here and, you know, store them up here or randomly around. So one of the things I've been going around doing off camera is switching out torch spam, like there was torches all across this walkway, and switching them all for end rods. So you notice there's little end rods around this walkway, around the edge of this landing platform. I haven't been able to get rid of these because other than carpet, I can't really think of an idea to get rid of them naturally. Like over here, we were able to hide some in the ground, and I was able to use them as these pillars of the shelves, and they're in the roof and in the walls. So this room's all lit up, even though there's no actual, you know, there's no obvious light source like torch spam or just a lantern or whatever. We're able to kind of implement these in the design, which I really like. And in this design here, I have the end rod sticking out the back, which works because it's hidden and it kind of goes with the build. But these torch spam, I just can't get rid of. And I was trying to avoid doing the carpet thing. And if I want to get rid of these, I think that's the only option I have, really. Unless I want to put lanterns around or figure out something else to do, maybe sea lanterns in the ground. But I think the carpet is going to be the best choice. But that's just some tedious work that you'll notice around the base. I'll probably not point those out anymore on camera, but that's one of the goals I have for before the end of the season is to get rid of all the torch spam. And I'm not including that in the green areas and the non-base areas, just mainly the stuff that we built. You know, just stuff like this little trim right here, get rid of that. And now I'm down in the base. And this is the little ugly behind the scenes section of the base that you never get to see. While we're over here, I think this is the next spot of the base that I want to work on. The last episode or the episode before, I was talking about the little facades for the base. We wanted to have a base coming through all these mountains, pretty much throughout this whole area. And we're running out of time, so I don't think we're going to be able to actually do the digging and detailing for the interiors of all these, but I don't think that'll stop us from doing the appearance of them. And so I think what I want to do is just go around and make little windows kind of popping out, and I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about. So over here we have our little villager. Let me turn around. Over here we have our little villager thing, and it's just a little piece of base popping out, and then a little doorway over here. And yeah, we had to get the golem out because we were evacuating villagers, let's just put it that way. And yeah, just little things like this, details that make it look like there's a base all up through these hills. And so maybe a facade right here would be cool, maybe one over here. And yeah, I think that's the next step that I want to do as far as getting this base one step closer to completion. So let's go ahead and do that. So after seeing that episode where I was running out of materials, Desi was nice enough to go and mine some terracotta for us and left it for me as a gift. So thank you, Desi, for doing that. Probably the most boring build that I've ever done, but there's really not much else to do for a landing platform. I was going to go through and do some glass edging and hidden lighting, but then there really would be the majority of the platform that's not lit up. And honestly, I don't really care because I'm never really over here anyways. So if it turns into a mob farm, then so be it. But this is all just going to be for looks anyways. So I'm just going to say, hey, the landing platform's done. I do want to go through and add in some pillars over here, like some support pillars that come out of the side of the mountain, kind of like, I guess kind of like what you'd see here, but maybe there's a better example somewhere else. But anyways, just something over here to kind of give this some support so it's not a floating blocks. But while I was over here, I was kind of laying out this edge, and I saw that there was a flat section of this mountain, which I believe I sort of dug out when I was aiming for this bridge, or when I was when I was trying to figure out where the bridge is going to come out of that side to this side. It looked like a perfect spot to put in a door, so I just decided, hey, let's just put a stairway right here. I'll probably put in some stone stairs or maybe quartz stairs. I don't think I've really used stairs anywhere. I've only used glass and half slabs for walkways, but I'll probably just do some sort of quartz thing for just this section, and then put in a doorway here that'll probably just be a fake door like I was saying. And then after I do that, I kind of want to check out this real quick. Yeah, so we can put in like maybe a facade right here with some supports coming on the sides of the landing platform, facade there where I was showing you, and maybe one here on this side. And then we'll keep going all around the base and just kind of put them in here and there where we think it looks good. But yeah, I think that's the next step in the base. So let me go ahead and just get these things done, and I'll be back. All right, well, we got these little pillars put in, and yeah, I just put one on each of the sides because all four corners really needed some sort of support visually anyways. Looks like we already got a visitor up here. So, hey, do you have proper permits? Where's your... What? All right. Why don't you go down there and with your friend? You need permits to land here, bro. All right, well, next, I think we will work on a facade for right here. What I want to do is, where over here we had the windows, actual windows for the inside of the base. I think what I'll do is just kind of make the outside with the windows, but then on the inside of the windows, just fill it with black concrete. That way it looks like there's something that's supposed to be there, or something is actually there, but there's really nothing there, and I don't have to worry about doing interiors. So let's go ahead and clear out this spot right here, and then we'll work on that. That's sort of what I was thinking, just a little facade like that. There's black concrete back there and just black glass panes in front. So, we'll just add a couple more of those here and there just to kind of give this some life. And I know I keep saying the same thing over and over, but yeah, this is just repetitive work. And yeah, there's really not much else to it except just putting these up. All right, next one done. This one came together pretty easily. I think the more I'm going to do these, the faster they're going to come together. I think it's pretty much the same dimensions as that one, but I just went with the same style. Wasn't really worried so much about the dimensions of it, but yeah, see, this is just the thing that I think this base needs, just a little bit of extra detail. Why didn't you guys tell me it was raining? You know what raining means? Riptide. Yeah, maybe on this side right here, I can add something. Let's try to get a little bit of a closer look. This is more of an angled mountain, but I think it'll work. Yeah, let's set up one right here and we'll make it. Yeah, we'll start at this little section, I think, come out here and then maybe go out 15 blocks to about right here and then cut it back in. So yeah, let's do that. The next facade of the base is complete, and with every one of these, the overall base just looks more and more like a finished product, like what I was envisioning at the beginning of the season. So I'm really, really happy with these. They're just simple things. They don't really take that long to make, but in my opinion, they just add so much to the overall look of the base, just kind of brings the place to life. So even though there's nothing in here, they don't really do anything or serve any purpose, just the visual of them adds a whole lot to this base. So now it looks like there's more going on than really what there is, but yeah, it just adds another dimension to this. So I think the next step for this, before I call this an episode, is to go and add all the armor stands, which luckily Noodleman was able to lend me a bunch of iron armor. I was at the raid farm maybe for about an hour getting armor together, and we only got enough for the scene that's over here. And I really want a whole army of these armor stand guys everywhere. So I think I got 15 to 20 more heads that I have to use, the skelly heads, and then 4 wither skeleton heads that I got to find a use for. So I think with all these little doors, I'm going to add a couple armor stands and then figure out where I could make a scene of armor stands. And yeah, let's just go ahead and finish this off. What do you think, guys? Do I fit in? Can you tell which one's me? Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe, follow along. I'm really enjoying doing these Let's Plays. This might be the second to last episode. I think the next one I'm going to do a wrap up because honestly, I think the update's coming out sooner than everyone thinks. And yeah, I don't want to just be caught off guard when the update comes. So one more episode and we'll call this a season. The base is almost coming together. I have one more big project that I want to do to kind of finish this off. And yeah, if you guys are interested in that, check out the next video, subscribe along so you get notified, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.